Hey everyone, let's be real for a minute. How many of you are feeling a low-grade hum of frustration in your life? You're not failing. You have the talent, the ideas, but something feels off. You're drained, even when you're playing it safe. You're avoiding conflict, yet you feel pain every single day. Here's the hard truth we've been avoiding. Our pursuit of a comfortable, easy life is making us weak. We are being softened by the very conveniences we thought would set us free. But this isn't a new problem. The ancient Stoics diagnosed this human condition centuries ago. Marcus Aurelius, an emperor who faced plague and war, wrote in his private journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That isn't just a nice quote to post online. That is a battle plan. A mindset for remaining solid when everything is falling apart. Stoicism doesn't promise an easy life. It forges a life that cannot be broken. In this video, we're breaking down 8 brutal Stoic laws. These aren't theories. They are principles battle-tested in the arenas and Senate halls of Rome, and they are desperately needed today. This is not inspirational fluff. This is a manual for mental warfare. But if you're serious about this, if you're ready to level up, don't just watch this like another piece of content. This is your call to arms. So do this for me right now. Like this video, drop a comment below with "unshakable" so I know you're in, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Don't skip a single law, because the one you miss might be the key you need in your moment of crisis. Let's begin. Law number 1. Seek discomfort. It's your master trainer. We are programmed to run from pain. The Stoic does the opposite. He leans in. Think back. When did you experience your most significant growth? Was it during a month of Netflix and takeout? Or was it when life cornered you and you had no choice but to fight your way out? Marcus Aurelius said, "The obstacle in the path becomes the path." Read that again. The barrier isn't a stop sign. It's the training ground. Every rejection is a lesson in resilience. Every delay is a test of your patience. Modern life screams, "Avoid pain at all costs." Stoicism whispers back, "Train for it." That cold shower you don't want to take, that's practice. That difficult conversation you're avoiding, that's the path. That workout when you're exhausted, that's where your character is being carved from stone. The philosopher Seneca would practice poverty, sleeping on the floor, eating simple food, not because he had to, but to remind himself that if he lost everything, he would still be okay. He was immunizing himself against fear. Discomfort is not your enemy. It's a mirror showing you who you truly are. We run from small pains today, guaranteeing a bigger suffering tomorrow. But when you walk into that fire voluntarily, a shift happens. You stop fearing it, and that is the first taste of real freedom. Your mission today? Choose one small discomfort and conquer it. A cold shower, a hard conversation, an hour of focused work. This is how warriors are built. I want you to type this in the comments right now. Discipline is my weapon. We're just getting started, and the fact that you're here, investing in your mind, tells me everything I need to know about you. You are not the average person. You're not mindlessly scrolling or playing games. You're seeking wisdom. That puts you in the top 1%. You are on the right track. And because you're committed to growth, make sure you're part of our inner circle. Subscribe to the channel Stoic Teach Us and hit that notification bell. We have a full library of videos that are like mental armor, and I don't want you to miss a single one. This is just the beginning of your transformation. Please, my dear subscriber, keep learning and keep growing. Now, let's get back to the laws. Law number 2, you are not your feelings. You are the commander. How many times has a bad mood derailed your entire day? Someone is rude and you snap. Plans change and you spiral. You feel lazy, so you break a promise to yourself. The brutal truth? If your emotions are in the driver's seat, you're just a passenger, a slave to every fleeting feeling. Epictetus, born a slave, taught, any person capable of angering you becomes your master. That person who cut you off in traffic, you just handed them the keys to your peace. That negative comment online, you gifted a stranger your J. Stoicism doesn't ask you to be a robot. It demands you become the observer. See the anger, understand the fear, but choose your response. Don't just react. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man on earth, reminded himself, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. That means you can't blame anyone else for your mood anymore. It's all on you. But here's the empowering part. If it's your choice, you can choose differently. You can feel the anger and not act on it. You can feel the fear and still move forward. That is Stoic strength. That is real control. Law number 3, abandon the fairy tale of fairness. One of the fastest ways to misery is to expect life to be fair. You work hard and the slacker gets promoted. You are loyal and you get betrayed. You do everything right and it still goes wrong. And the voice in your head screams, this isn't fair, but the Stoics knew. Fairness is a story we tell children. The universe operates on cause and effect, not on justice. Marcus Aurelius saw immense injustice from his throne, but he didn't break. He wrote, you can commit injustice by doing nothing. His focus was on his own virtue, not on how the world should be. Let's be brutally honest. Clinging to fairness makes you weak. It's a way of saying, I don't like this reality, and I refuse to deal with it. The unstoppable person doesn't wait for the world to be fair. They build an inner fortitude so robust that no external injustice can shatter them. This isn't about becoming cold. It's about becoming resilient. Your power lies not in complaining about the wind, but in adjusting your sails. Law number 4, control your sphere, release the rest. Most of our anxiety comes from trying to control the uncontrollable. Other people's opinions, the past, the future, the economy. The Stoics divided the world into 2 categories: what is within our control and what is not. Your power lives exclusively in the first category. Epictetus laid it out simply. Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. What can you control? Your judgments, your efforts, your values, your actions. What can't you control? Literally everything else. The shift is everything. You can't control a storm, but you can control how you sail your ship. You can't control a recession, but you can control your skills and your spending. When you focus your energy only on your sphere of control, you become a force of nature, calm, focused, and undeterred by the chaos around you. Law number 5, train for hardship before it arrives. In a world addicted to comfort, the act of self-discipline is a superpower. The Stoics didn't wait for tragedy to strike. They trained for it. Seneca would practice poverty. He fasted. He exposed himself to cold. Why? To prove to himself, is this the condition that I feared? Most people avoid any and all discomfort. So when real hardship hits, a job loss, a failure, a loss, they shatter. But the Stoic has already been in the gym of the mind. They've practiced hunger, fatigue, and rejection. They are prepared. This is voluntary hardship. It's not self-punishment. It's self-mastery. Skip a meal. Take the cold shower. Wake up an hour earlier. Do the thing you don't want to do. You are building calluses on your mind. So when life gets hard, you don't even flinch. Law number 6, fall in love with the effort, not the trophy. We're obsessed with outcomes, the promotion, the six-pack, the viral success. But outcomes are fickle. They are never fully in your control. Stoicism teaches a radical shift. Detach from the result and fall in love with the process itself. Epictetus said true freedom is found by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. When you are addicted to the outcome, you become fragile. If you don't get it, you're devastated. But if you are dedicated to the process, the daily grind, the relentless effort, you always win. You win because you showed up with integrity. Be the writer who writes for the love of thinking clearly, not for bestseller lists. Be the entrepreneur who builds for the pride of creation, not just for the exit. The process is your reward. The outcome is simply a bonus. Law number 7, remember you will die, then start truly living. Most people live as if they are immortal. They procrastinate. They tolerate mediocrity. They waste their days. The Stoics practiced memento mori, the remembrance of death, not to be morbid, but to be ignited. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This is the ultimate catalyst. That project you're delaying, that truth you need to speak, that passion you're ignoring, you are operating on borrowed time. Seneca said it best. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Let the awareness of your end infuse your present with immense purpose and urgency. Stop waiting. Start living. Law number 8, live by your code, not their applause. The final law. In a world obsessed with likes and validation, the Stoic is a rock of principle. Marcus Aurelius commanded himself, just that you do the right thing. The rest doesn't matter. Virtue is the ultimate goal. Doing what is right, especially when it's hard, especially when no one is watching. It's easier to lie for advantage. It's easier to chase trends for approval. But every time you choose what is easy over what is right, you chip away at your own foundation. Seneca advised living as if the whole world were watching your every action, and that is integrity. Be the person who keeps their word. Be the person who stands by their values, even if you stand alone. That is how you build a soul that cannot be sold. If you've made it this far, you are not the same person who clicked on this video. A shift has started. You have a choice to close this tab and return to the noise, or to take these laws and etch them into your daily life. The Stoics, Marcus, Seneca, Epictetus, they weren't writing for a peaceful world. They were writing to build men who could stand in the chaos, unbroken and dignified. True strength isn't about dominating others. It's about mastering yourself. I want you to make a commitment in the comments. Type this: my peace is my power. Now, solidify this transformation. Subscribe to Stoic Teach Us and dive into our other videos. We are building a community of the strong-minded here, and we save the most powerful content for our inner circle. Remember, this isn't about a single video. This is about a way of life. Keep showing up. Keep choosing strength. And don't you dare stop until you have become utterly, completely unshakable.